Now, you're looking at your sectional chart, looking at your time, and will take you to get to your next point. You are using both pilotage and dead reckoning. Hey pilots and aviation lovers, welcome to our channel where we motivate and inspire future aviators. My name is Kanu, you're watching Nima Pilot, the Pride of Liberia. If this is your first time on this channel, guys, we encourage you to please subscribe. We are going through the navigation and flight planning series. This is our third video. So if you haven't watched the first and second one yet, please go back and watch it. You will need to know the terms we talk about in those videos. And let's continue with this one. After this video, we will be going on the sectional chart to actually plan our cross-country flight. Okay, so we are getting closer and closer. Today we will be talking about navigational charts, pilotage, dead reckoning, radio navigation, weather check, and loss procedure. These are all things we look at when we are planning our cross-country. What kind of aeronautical chart we'll be using for the flight, what method of flying we're going to be doing, is it pilotage or dead reckoning? What radio navigation we'll be using. Of course, we have to check the weather and what should we do when things go wrong. So the first thing on here is aeronautical chart. Aeronautical charts. That is the roadmap for pilots from the air. Okay, we have for VFR pilots, we have our sectional charts. We have what we call the terminal area chart, and the sectional chart we use it for a long cross country. Most of the time we use the terminal area chart when we are navigating around or within a Class Bravo airspace, and the terminal area chart is just a large scale of their section around the Class Bravo airspace. Pilotage. Pilotage is when you are navigating by landmarks and checkpoint on your sectional charts. Okay, when you navigating by landmarks and checkpoint, you are using the pilotage method to navigate. Dead reckoning, when you are using your flight log, where you compute your time, your distance, and your speed, you are using dead reckoning. Again, we use those two things together. Okay, we really don't know, without realizing that's what we're doing, we use these two things together. Okay, if you take off, you're on a cross-country flight, you plan your flight, you mark your checkpoint. Now, you're looking at your sectional chart, looking at your time, and will take you to get to your next point. You are using both pilotage and dead reckoning. Radio navigation. Aviation has come a long way. In the previous video I mentioned earlier, aviators navigated solely by magnetic compass because that's all the equipment they had in their aircraft. But now we have NDB, we have VOR, we have GPS. So we have two types of navigation, radio navigation. We have a ground-based radio navigation and a satellite-based radio navigation. Ground-based radio navigation would be such as the NDB and the VOR. We have a receiver in the aircraft and we have the ground-based equipment on the ground, of course. And now our satellite-based navigation would be GPS. All of these send us radio waves to help us navigate. Weather check. we do this without knowing that this is part of the regulation. 491-103 says that we as a pilot need to familiarize ourselves with the weather information pertaining our destination. We usually do this without even noticing that's what we are doing. Planning your flight or looking at the weather. Again, the official site is aviationweather.gov. That is where you need to officially get your weather briefing for flying purposes. And that doesn't mean you cannot go outside of that to get some information to help you make that go, no-go decision. Loss procedure. Yeah, we can put everything together, but things goes wrong. Okay, so when things goes wrong, like you get lost, what you need to do, we have what we call the 5 C's. The first thing is climb. The higher you are, the better you see on the ground. Climb. Give yourself some time to find your airport. Communicate. I hope that every time you take off, you are asking ATC for flight following. Please get in that habit. That's a good habit to get into right now. Ego will send you to your early grave. Okay? Do not let your ego, oh, I don't want ATC telling me what to do. Come on, man. Come on, girl. Another set of eyes on you while you're flying is better. Okay? You think you get it? Ask for flight following. You will constantly be in communication with ATC just in case things go wrong. So they will activate help for you right away. Unlike firing and activating your flight plan, activating your flight plan doesn't mean you automatically get flight following. Activating your flight plan is telling the flight service that, oh, I'm taking off from here. I should be here at this time. If I'm not here at this time, send for search and rescue. Guess what? How long it takes for them to get to you? It could be an hour and a half before they activate search and rescue. But if you are with flight following and anything happen and you have to emergency land somewhere, ATC will be with you. ATC going to activate the local police department, and people will get to you as soon as possible. So flight following is very helpful. Communicate with ATC what's going on. Confess. Tell them, hey, I'm lost. Don't try to BS them. Tell them you don't know where you are. Okay? If you don't know where you are, why are you trying to BS? You're trying to get help, give them the accurate information as possible. Confess that you don't know where you are, you lost. Well, when you are lost and you don't know where you are and you want to get help, you got to comply with their instruction. Comply. Okay? Comply with ATC suggestion or instruction. Conserve. If you do not know how far you are, or you don't know where you are, you don't know how long it's going to take you to get to your destination, why are you flying 180 knots if your aircraft goes that fast? Why are you flying 180 knots? See, the mistake people make is like, even in driving, you think going fast will help you get to, let's say, for example, you're running out of gas. Okay, you say, oh man, I'm running out of gas. I got to hurry up to go to the next station. To get to the next station, you throttle up. Okay, you started speeding. Do you know the faster you go, the more gas you burn? Oh yeah, the faster you go, the more the cylinders is working or are working, and the more fuel you send into the spark plug for combustion. So the more fuel you are burning. So throttle down and figure out where you are, then you can throttle back up and get to where you're going. So conserve your fuel. Because when you run out of fuel, situation get worse. So conserve. That's about it for this video, guys. I hope you guys are following along. I hope you guys are learning something as we go along. The next video, you will not want to miss that video. The next video, we are actually getting on this sessional chart and planning our cross country. We are going to put everything we've been learning so far into practice. Yes, sometimes you read or you listen to someone explain something, but when you see them doing it, you actually learn fast. Okay, doing get you going fast, so you wouldn't want to miss the next video. I hope to see you guys in the next video, but until next time, guys, stay safe, stay proficient, stay current, have fun flying. Always remember to keep that blue sky up. Peace.